um, the perimeter is like the
Or would you know how to find the perimeter of these shapes?
I'm not sure.
So the perimeter is the total length of the sides. So what you get when you add up all the sides.
Okay.
So what would be the perimeter for the first shape for the square?
Well, it's 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters.
Right. So that's two of the sides. What are the two missing sides?
Well, they're both 4 centimeters as well.
That's right. And so what is the perimeter?
It's 16 centimeters.
Well done. What is the perimeter for the next shape?
Well, it's got different sides, like in length. So it'll be 8 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2. 8 plus 8 is 16, 2 plus 2 is 4, and so 16 plus 4 is 20.
Well done. How about the area for the first shape? Do you know how to find area?
Would you need to times the two numbers together?
Correct.
So for the first one, it's 4 times 4, which is 16.
Well done.
And for the second one, it's 8 times 2, which is also 16.
Well done. Any questions there?
Nope, I don't have any.
Okay. And so even though they have different side lengths, they have the same amount of space inside the shape.
Okay.
So same area. Okay, so let's try this one. Let's try question B.
So work out the areas and perimeters of these rectangles. So B is length equals 12 centimeters and the width is 4 centimeters. Now for the area we would need to do for the perimeter we would need to do 12 plus 12 plus 4 plus 4. And 12 plus 12 is 24. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And so 24 plus 8 is 32.
Is equal to the perimeter, and that is 32. Okay, how about the area?
What for B?
Yeah.
Okay, so the area would be 12 plus 4, which is 16.
No.
Actually, no, 12 times 4, which is 48.
Well done. And so the area is 48. Yeah, I think you're fine there. Let's see. Okay, let's try these two.
So which quadrant has? For square A, the perimeter would be 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And 6 plus 6 is 12. So double 12 is 24. And for the area for cube A, it would be 6 times 6, which equals 36.
Okay. And so, what is question 1 asking us to do?
Question 1. Which quadrilateral has the same perimeter as quadrilateral A? So we would need to do all of these squares, and we need to do all of the squares and perimeters to find out which one has the same perimeter as cube A. So for B, the perimeter would be the perimeter would be 12 plus 12 plus 3 plus 3. 12 plus 12 is 24, and 3 plus 3 is 6. So 24 plus 6 is 30.
Okay.
So its perimeter is not the same as A. For C, for C's perimeter, it is 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4. 5 plus 5 is 4. No. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 4 is 8. And so 10 plus 8 is 18.
Yeah.
And for D, it's 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2. Double 10 is 20 and double 2 is 4, so 20 plus 4 is 24.
So which one has the same perimeter as quadrilateral A?
D does.
Well done. How about question 2?
So which quadrilateral has the same area as quadrilateral A? Now we've already done quadrilateral A's area, which is 36 centimeters squared. So for quadrilateral B, we would need to do 12 times 3, which is 36 centimeters squared. And so we don't need to do the others to find out their area, because it's asking us which one of the quadrilaterals has the same one as A, and only 2 of them have the same area. So it means that we don't need to do C or D.
And so what's the answer?
Well, the answer to question 2 is B.
Well done. Well done. Okay, how do we do this?
The area of a rectangle is 20 centimeters squared. One of the sides is 2 centimeters long. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So the perimeter, we would need to do 20 plus. Hang on, I just need it. So we need to do 20 times. No, we will need to do 20 times 2. No. Wait, no. We will need to do 20 plus 20 plus 2 plus 2.
One of the sides isn't 20, the area is 20.
So the area is so 20 centimeters squared. So one of the sides is 2 centimeters long. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So the area of it is 20 centimeters cubed. No, squared. And one of the sides is 2 centimeters long. So what is the perimeter of the rectangle? Now the 4 sides. There's 4 sides in a rectangle, and we know the length of one of them, which is 2 centimeters. But it also means that one of the other sides has to be 2 centimeters as well.
Yeah, how do you find the area?
The area is 2 times the 2 numbers together. So 10 times 2 equals 20. So one of the sides must be 10 centimeters long.
Well done. And so how do we get, what do we have to find?
We need to find the perimeter. And so the perimeter would be 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2. And so double 10 is 20 and double 2 is 4. So 20 plus 4 is 24.
Well done. Yeah, so this time they gave you the area and you had to work in reverse. So 2 times something gives you 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10, and so you know that the missing side is 10.
Okay.
Okay, tricky one.
Gareth has some star-shaped tiles. Each edge is 4 centimeters long. He puts 2 tiles together to make this shape. Work out the perimeter of Gareth's shape. There's a diagram right in the picture showing us that one of the sides is 4 centimeters. So, and we need to work out the perimeter of Gareth's shape. Now to work out the perimeter, we will need to add up all of the sides together, like how long they are. So now all of these sides look the same size.
They are?
Yeah, they are. Each edge is 4 centimeters long. So we would need to do 4 plus 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 4, and then plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and then plus 4 plus 4 and plus 4.
Okay. So that's 18. Is there a quick way of doing this?
Well, there's 18 sides, and since they all are 4 centimeters long because of what the question says, a quick way to do it is to do 4 times 18.
Yes.
So, shall I do this on paper?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, I got an answer of 72.
Well done. Yeah, so the quick way of doing that is just count how many there are and multiply. So perimeter and area.
I think maybe nailed it, perhaps.
Yes. Okay, how do we do this?
Okay. A smaller rectangle has been removed from this shape. Find the perimeter of the missing rectangle. So there's in the picture there's several numbers that show us like how long certain sides are. And we got 9 centimeters, 24 centimeters, 16 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. But the trouble is, one part of the shape has been removed, and there's the dotted lines to show us where it should go. And so, looking at the 6 centimeters, if we were to extend that to go all the way across the shape, including where the smaller rectangle is, then it would be a total of 24 centimeters. And the same goes with the 9 and for the 9 centimeters. If that were to extend it up to where the rectangle ends at the top, then that would be 16 centimeters. So we would now have two 24 centimeters and two 16 centimeters.
So that would be the total shape. Well, they want the perimeter of this missing part.
Yeah.
So any idea, let's say, the height of the missing part, or how you can find it?
Well, we know that the 9 centimeters when extended would have to be 16 centimeters, and we know that 9 plus 7 is 16. So the side of the smaller rectangle must be 7 centimeters.
Correct.
And the 6 centimeters when extended goes to 24, and so and 18 plus 6 is 24, so that must be 18 centimeters.
Well done.
And so, but it wants the perimeter, and so we would need to do 18 plus 7.
And what would you get?
You would get an answer of 24.
So I believe that would be half of the perimeter.
No. Oh, wait, no, 25.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 18 plus 7 is 25. But it's the perimeter, so we need to do... We will need to do 18 plus 18 plus 7 plus 7.
Yeah.
And so double 7 is 14. Double 18 is so double 18 is 36. And so 36 plus 14 is it's 50.
Well done. 50. And so what you got the first time, 25, was half of the perimeter, and so you could have just doubled it to get 50. But whatever way you do it, you'll get the right answer, and you got it. Any questions with that?
Nope, I don't have any.
Okay, so I believe they were looking for all 4 sides, so it looks like they only wanted those 2, but I think perimeter would be all 4. Okay, find the perimeter of this shape.
Compound shape. So now the trouble is, there's certain sides don't actually have numbers. They just have letters. There's A centimeters and B centimeters. However, we have the other centimeters. So we've got 10 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 2 centimeters. Now the 7 centimeters, if that's extended all the way across to the other side, then that would be a total of 10 centimeters. And we know that 7 plus 3 is 10. So the A must be 3 centimeters. And for B, and then there's B centimeters. Now, for this one, so for the so we have B centimeters. So for the B centimeters, we have the 2 centimeters at the far left, And when that's extended all the way down, that would be the same as B centimeters, but we don't know what number B is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have the A, which is 3 centimeters, and so the I'm not 100% sure. The perimeter.
So this part here is 2 centimeters high.
Yeah.
This part here is 2 centimeters high.
Yeah.
So any idea how high this part would be?
Well, if we were to put the two sides together, then it would be 4 centimeters.
That's correct.
Oh. So it's 4 centimeters.
Yeah, it's like this part high and this part high.
Oh, okay. That's 2 centimeters.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. It's the same thing twice.
So the perimeter. So for the perimeter, we would need to add up all the numbers together, basically.
Yeah.
And so 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. And 2 plus 2 is 4. And 14 plus 4 is 18. And 18 plus 10 is 28. So the perimeter is 28 centimeters.
28 centimeters. Great. Any questions there?
Nope, I don't have any.
10, 17, 20, 28. Okay, let's try this.
Okay. An stanza has 3 rectangles of the same size. They have a length of 9 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters. She puts them together to make this shape. What is the perimeter of Anastasa's compound shape? So each of the 3 triangles have a length of 9 centimeters and a height of 4 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the perimeter, we will need to add up all the numbers together. We know that on the opposite sides of the 9 centimeters on the far left, on the very far left, the rectangle on the far left, both of its long sides must be 9 centimeters each.
So this is 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other blank we can fill in?
Well, we can also fill in like in the middle rectangle on the bottom. Is also 9 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And to the top of it was also 9 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of the shorter sides is 4 centimeters.
Mm-hmm. So we've got a 4 here and a 4 here.
Yeah.
How about this here?
Yeah. That is 9 centimeters as well.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't include this bit here, so the total would be 9.
So that's well, the side that isn't like part of it is obviously 4 centimeters.
Yeah.
So the bottom of it must be 5 centimeters. Because 5 plus 4 is 9.
Well done. Are there any other sides?
There's also the other side, which is also 5 centimeters.
Well done.
And
I think that's it. Okay.
and now we need to add all those numbers together. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Double 18, that yeah, so 9 plus 9 is 18, double 18 is 36, double 5 is 10, and 36 plus 10 is 46, and then 4 plus 4 is 8, and then double 8 is 6, and then, yeah, and then double 8 is 12, and then 12 plus 48 is, what is it? So 12 plus 48. It's 60.
And so in total it's 60, is it?
Wait, hang on. So, 48 plus 12, hang on. 48 plus 12.
So 48 plus 12 is 60.
Yeah.
And was there anything else that needed to be added on, or was that it?
Well, I can see some other sides that we haven't actually filled in.
Which sides?
Like, like the 5 centimeters. Sorry, the part of the 5 centimeters that isn't included, just they're both 4 centimeters.
Yeah, so that's not included because that's inside the shape.
So I was thinking maybe we should include those as well.
No, you wouldn't need to. So do you want to try getting the perimeter on paper?
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a lot to try to hold into your head, all that.
Yeah. Okay, I just did on paper and I got an answer of 62.
Yeah, and so the way I did it was there's 4 9s, so I did 9 times 4. There's 4 4s, so 4 times 4, and there's 2 5s, so 2 times 5. And just do each one separately. And I got the same thing, 62. So whichever way you prefer.
Okay.
Any questions there?
Nope, I don't have any.
Okay. Let's try this one.
Here's the design for a flag. Calculate the perimeter of the shaded cross shape. So, okay, so the entire flag, the shaded cross shape, we have several numbers that can help us. We got 10 centimeters, well, we got 2 10 centimeters and also a 0.25 meters, and there's also 60 centimeters and then a whole meter. So we know that there are 100 centimeters in a meter.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 100 centimeters in a meter. So the base of the flag is basically, in other words, 100 centimeters.
Okay, yeah.
And it's best that we convert 0.25 meters into centimeters as well.
Yeah.
So we're going from meters to centimeters. Because we're going from big to small, we will need to times 0.25 by 100.
Yeah.
And so 0.25 times 100 is 25 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything is now centimeters. So we got 2 10 centimeters, 25 centimeters, 100 centimeters, and 60 centimeters. Now, on both sides of the flag, there's a 60 centimeters, and on the opposite side of that, it's also 60 centimeters. But there's the 10 centimeters there already, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have we have a 10 centimeters in the middle, in the flag, and all of the shorter sides that are on the flag must be 10 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
So the one above 10 centimeters is 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
So
Any idea about this height?
well, it's obviously not 10 centimeters. Yeah, so it's not. It can't be. Well, I doubt it's 10 centimeters because they just don't look the same size.
Well, this part is 10 high, and they tell us in total it's 60 high.
Well, there's 10. Well, 50 plus 10 is 60.
Yeah.
So the slightly longer side must be 50. Actually, wait. No, they can't be. Just no.
Well, one side won't be 50.
One side. So one side won't be 50.
But what is 50?
Like the short, like the slightly longer sides, like in the flag.
They'll both add up to 50 because this part is 10.
So it's 40 then. Must be 40.
No. So basically, in total, it's 60.
Yeah.
This part in the middle is 10.
Yeah.
So what do these two parts add up to?
They add up to 10.
No.
No, wait, no, they add up to they add up to 20.
No. What do all three add up to?
30.
No. Total height?
Well, the total height is 60 centimeters.
Yeah. And so without this 10, you're left with just these two. And so what do these two add up to?
And they add up to 20.
No. All three add up to 60. And so what are the two missing parts?
The two missing parts are so they must be 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
No, 50.
50. Okay.
Yeah, so if this is 10, then these two must be 50, so that they add up to 60.
Okay.
And so what do you know about the two opposite sides?
Well, they're both also 50.
Yeah, so those two added together must be 50.
Yeah.
And let's say going across, what do we know about the lengths across?
Well, we know that the shortest side is a 10, and it's 25 centimeters long.
Yeah, so this part is 25 centimeters. Total is 100 centimeters.
So totally, so the longer sides must be they must add up to 100 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be 50. So they must be I was going to say 50, but they can't be.
No. What would 25 plus what would add up to 100?
25. Well, 25 plus 70. So there's 75 centimeters.
Yeah, and so those two must add up to 75 in total.
Okay.
Same for the bottom two. Okay, I think that's every side. And so how do we get the total perimeter?
So we need to do 75 plus 75
Yeah.
plus yeah no yeah 75 plus 75 and then 10 plus 10 plus 10 and then plus 100 plus 25.
Hang on, you don't need to plus 100. We just need the grey part.
Oh yeah, the grey area. So 75 plus 75, 10 plus 10 plus 10, and also there's 50 plus 50.
Yeah, what do you get?
So, well, 50 plus 50 is 100. 10 times 3 is 30, so that is 130. And then 75 add 75 is... It's 150, so 75 plus 75.
Okay.
So, and then we would need to add up all the, and then, right, so, yeah, so 75 plus 75 is 150.
And so, so you see here how I did this bit down here. So we said this bit was 25 across.
Yeah. Yeah.
This bit is 10 across. We know that in total it's 100.
Yeah.
And so this part must be 65 because 65 plus 35 adds up to 100.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so maybe that's just an easier way of doing it. So that's what's this height again? So we said that was 10.
Yeah.
And so this height, these must be 25 and 25.
Okay.
To make 50. And so that's what we would add up. So how many 25s do we have? 1, 2.
We have
6. So we
got 5. No. So we got 6 25s. So 25 times 6.
Yeah.
Then we have 3 10s and 2 65s.
And so maybe do that on paper.
Yeah, well, so yeah, okay.
Hang on, there's 4 10s. We forgot the one on the very right.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, 12 sides in total.
Okay. Okay, I added them all up and I got an answer of 320 centimeters.
Well done. Yeah, any questions there?
No, if I don't have any.
Okay, so that's definitely as hard as it gets. So what would you give yourself for compound shapes?
I think between nearly there nailed it, perhaps.
Okay. How do you find the area of a triangle?
Okay, so so I've just noticed there's actually like around the triangle there's a red line.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if that's there to help us or not though.
It kind of is, yeah.
Right.
What would be the area of inside the red line?
The area would the area inside the red line, well, it would be 12 times 4, which is 48.
Yeah. So the area of a rectangle is base times height. Any idea how you find the area of a triangle?
The area of a triangle. Do you do base, so do you do all 3 sides?
No. For area of a triangle. Well, do you know how much of the rectangle, how much space the triangle takes up?
What, in a right angle?
So how much of the rectangle is taken up by the triangle?
Well, I'm not sure. Well,
It's a half.
oh, half.
And so you do a half times base times height.
Okay.
And so you said 12 times 4, and so we're doing half of 12 times 4.
So half of 48.
Yeah.
Well, half of 48 is 24.
And so that's the area of the triangle.
Oh, okay.
So the area of the rectangle is 48, the area of the triangle 24.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try X.
So here are 3 triangles on a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter grid. What is the area of triangle X? What is the difference in area between the triangle with the smallest area and the triangle with the largest area? So for triangle X, so for triangle X, what we need to do is to hang on. So the area of triangle X. So
How do we find the area of a triangle?
well, we do half times base times height.
Mm-hmm.
And so the long line going upwards is 8 centimeters wide. Is 8 centimeters long.
I believe it's 6.
Oh yeah, 6 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the base is 2 centimeters wide.
Mm-hmm.
And so 6 times 2 is 12, but it's half. So half of 12 is 6.
Yeah.
So the area of triangle X must be 6 centimeters.
Well done. 6 centimeters squared. And how about B?
How about B? So what is the difference in area? So we need to do all of the triangles and see which ones are biggest and smallest. So we've already done triangle X, and that is 6 centimeters squared. And so the difference So for triangle Y, the base is the base is 5 centimeters wide,
Okay.
and the height is height is it's 4 centimeters tall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 5 times 4, which is 20, but it's half. So half of 20 is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we already can tell that the area of triangle Y is bigger than the area of triangle X. But it's asking for the difference between the triangle with the smallest and the triangle with the largest.
Yeah, so they want what the area, the difference is.
And yeah, but we haven't done Z yet, so we can't really compare.
Yeah.
So for Z, the base is 2 centimeters wide, like X, like triangle X's is, and the height is 4 centimeters tall.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 times 2 is 8, but it's half, so half of 8 is 4. So the two biggest triangles are triangle X and triangle Y. Y being the biggest, and X being the second smallest. And the difference between the difference between 10 and 6 is 4.
Well, we want the difference between triangle Y and triangle Z, the areas.
Oh yeah, of course. So, oh yeah, of course. It's this. Oh my god. So it's actually so for triangle Z. So for triangle Y. So for triangle Y, the area is 10 centimeters, and for Z it's 4. So between 10 and 4 is 6.
And so, what's the final answer?
It's 6 centimeters squared.
Well done. Brilliant, yeah. So it's basically, you have to find the largest area, which is 10, find the smallest area, which is 4, and so find the difference between them, and it's 6.
Okay.
Any questions there?
Nope, I don't have any.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, what about this?
Okay. Stephen is asked to calculate the total area of the 2 playgrounds at his school. He works out that the total is 550 meters squared. Is this calculation correct? Explain how you know. So there's the school building, the infant playground, and the junior playground. And use the dimensions of the school building to add the So the height of the school building is 30 meters. The height of the infant playground is 10 meters. The length of the school building is 50 meters, and the length of the junior playground is 20 meters. So I suppose it's best. So everything is in meters, but we don't have all of the information we need.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that the school building is 50 meters long, and the junior playground is 20 meters long. Now, the infant playground is lengthwise looks like the same size as the school building. So the infant playground must be 50 meters as well.
Yep.
Lengthwise, does it as long as the school building?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the junior playground, which is only 20. So, the height of the infant playground is 10 meters. And the height of the junior playground must be 30 meters, since it's as tall. Well, it's in this case, the junior playground triangle is as tall as the school building rectangle.
Yeah. So this one's going to be, what's this height?
That height is 30 meters.
Yeah. And so you have to find the total area of the two playgrounds.
Okay. So the total of the two playgrounds. So we have. I think we have nearly all of the calculations.
Mm-hmm.
I can see two places where we don't have them yet. Although for the height of the junior playground, I mean like the height. Well, the hang on. I'm really getting confused now.
So just find the area of the top triangle. Find the area of the bottom triangle.
Yeah, I mean like. Okay, so. Well, 20 plus 30 is 50.
Wait. You might be thinking of perimeter. So, what's the What's the height for the top one?
10.
Yeah. What's the height for the bottom one?
30.
Okay. So just pick one triangle. Do a half times base times height.
Oh yeah. So for the junior playground, it's 30 times 20.
Yep.
Which is 600.
Mm-hmm.
But it's half, so half of 600 is 300.
Well done.
And for the infant playground, it's 50 times 10, which is 500, but it's half, and half of 500 is 250.
Yeah.
And so 300 plus 250 is 500. Is 525. No, 550.
And so, is his calculation correct?
Well, no, because it's the numbers is the same, but it's just the centimeters and meters that I'm concerned about.
Oh, sorry, I wrote centimeters. It's meters.
Yeah. Oh, so he is correct.
So he's correct. Yeah. My mistake. Yeah. It's just because it's always that. Okay. Area of triangles. X a half or sec.
I'd say a tick, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a nail. It's a good one. So let me just take a look. So that was areas of triangles. Let's see. Yeah.